episode of Super Reaction Bros. I'm Chris.
I'm Christopher.
And on today's episode, we're taking a look at the Screen Rant's pitch meeting for The Last Airbender.
The live action.
I was getting to that part.
Well, I wanted to get ahead of you. At least on that part.
Of course, everybody knows that the Last Year, when first just The Last Airbender, of course, talking about the M. Night Shyamalan attempt, smash hit, or whatever you want to call it, did not do so well. Very panned.
List of reasons.
Mispronunciation of a lot of character names. Dick hair. No, seriously, dick hair. You know, all that.
Yeah.
Just nah.
They didn't approach it the right way.
I mean, I saw the first teaser trailer. I was like, okay, we'll see where it goes.
Yeah.
And then I remembered.
The first teaser was it like the first teaser was just showing one of the benders?
No, it was the first teaser. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm talking about this. The first teaser was Aang meditating at an air temple, and it cuts to him getting up, being ready for battle. You can see all these Fire Nation ships coming towards this island.
Yeah.
Oh, let's not forget the most popular one. It takes 6 guys to throw 1 rock.
I know, right? I still watch Blind Wave when they're sitting going. They're laughing because they're like, oh man, they're doing. And all of a sudden, it's like they saw this one rock. They're like, wait a minute, they all that dancing for one little rock? What the fuck?
But yeah, let's check this out.
Let's see what. I know this is gonna probably be hilarious. It has to be because it'd be like, wait, what? So let's dive right into this for Screen Rant's The Last Airbender Pitch Meeting. So here we go.
So, you have a movie for me? Yes, sir, I do. It's based on an animated show called Avatar: The Last Airbender. Oh, is it any good? People seem to love it, sir, so I figure it could be a good idea to, take hours of storytelling and cram it into a 90-minute movie. I mean, that's probably fine. No, it's probably not a big deal. So what happens in this thing? Well, the movie takes place in a world where, different people and tribes can, control the elements like water, air, earth, fire. Oh, how do they do that? By moving their arms around slowly for quite some time. It sounds super exciting. Yeah, no. It's gonna be like watching old people do Tai Chi in the park, just really taking their time with it. Moving their arms around, doing it real slow. Well, okay then. So anyway, then we're gonna meet this girl Katara and her brother Sokka or Seko or something.
Yeah.
Well, in the show Soko, he's a very funny character. Nice. Yeah. So we're not gonna do that in the movie.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that in the movie, nope.
Cram a bunch of episodes into a single movie, so there's no time for anyone to have,
cram away the whole season
or character traits
or a whole series
worth probably not too important anyway. That's what I figured.
They had the balls to cliffhanger this movie too.
So she accidentally drops a bunch of water on her brother. So he gets all wet. No. Oh, he doesn't. A big ball of water dropped on him doesn't wet him at all. Well, we're off to a great start so far. So anyway, then they stumble upon this boy that's been frozen in ice for 100 years. His name is Ong. And you're sure that these name pronunciations are the same as they are in the show? There's literally no way for me to verify that.
There's literally no way for me to verify it.
Ong actually been all the elements. He's this thing called the Avatar, and he's the Last Airbender. That's the name of the movie. It is. Wow.
Well,
so anyway, have taken over the world, right? They're like the bad guys and they run the show. Okay. And we're gonna meet this Fire Nation Prince Zuko, and he really wants to get his hands on the Avatar so he can stop being exiled. He doesn't like being exiled. Oh, not being exiled is tight. It is pretty great. So he straight up kidnaps Ong, he takes them. Very rude. So obviously Katara and Sokka, they're like, we gotta go get this kid, he's our responsibility. Obviously. Wait, why is that obvious? I don't know. Have they bonded or something? Not really, no. We don't have time.
It's one of those, gotta watch a show.
Ong manages to escape, and he flies away with Katara and Sokka. And where do they go? Well, they fly all the way to the place where Ong is from, and when they get there, Katara's like, hey, is it okay if I ask your name? What, she just now asks him what his name is? Yeah, no, I guess she didn't ask him that when they met him, or when they rescued him, or when they traveled with him for a long period of time.
I'm starting to remember why nobody loves this film at all.
Been wiped out by the Fire Nation, so he's sad for several seconds. Very emotional. And then they're gonna head over to this Earth tribe, where all these people are being held captive by the Fire Nation.
Here we
They're
go.
gonna
This is
be
what
like,
was
hey,
meant
you
to
guys
be.
should totally rise up. Like that'd be great if you did that. Why hadn't they risen up before? Unclear, but Hong and Katara, they're gonna be like, you guys have Earth right under your feet. You should use that to stop the fire people. They hadn't thought of that. I guess not. Well, full disclosure, in the show they were being held captive on the ocean, so there was no Earth for them to rise up with. But I decided to change that. Why? Oh, I'm just kind of changing things. I don't know why.
This sounds like Shyamalan.
So
The guy on the left is
really
Shyamalan.
intense moment where 6 Earth people, they come walking out and they're doing like this haka dance thing. Oh
Wait
boy,
for
I bet
it.
they're gonna
Wait
bend a
for
lot
it.
of Earth with that, huh? Not really, no. Oh, they're gonna do that big dance and it's gonna kind of raise a single rock. And
Single rock.
One guy. Yeah, it's still kind of exciting, I guess. No, not really. Oh, okay, too bad.
One rock.
He doesn't
One
really know
rock.
how to
One
bend anything
fucking little
other
rock.
than air, so they need to find him some teachers. Okay. So they head towards the Northern Water Tribe, and along the way, they free a bunch of other villages. Well, that's gonna be fun to see. No, we're not really gonna see any of that. Oh, we're not? Yeah, no, we gotta keep going with the story. So we're gonna say most of the interesting stuff in like a voiceover. Is that the best way to tell a story? Well, I'm just following the first rule of screenwriting, sir. Tell, don't show.
Oh.
No, I don't think so. It's like they say, 1,000 pictures are worth a single word. That's also
It's worth
the
a
opposite
single
of the
word.
real one. Well, disagree to agree, I guess. That's
Dis-
all. Okay, yeah, sure.
Disagree to agree.
The Northern Water Tribe, and they meet a bunch of waterbenders and Princess Penis Hair. What? And her and Sackboy, they fall in love right away.
Sackboy.
So they're in love now. What makes them fall in love? The fact that we're gonna say that they're in love now with a voiceover narration. And you're sure we shouldn't be showing these moments instead of dumping them out in voiceover? Absolutely, I am. Well, okay then. Screenwriter guy and producer guy became great friends during this. They went on to fight many battles. Of course, this had always been a prophecy. You see, when producer guy was a young child, he was told that he was the chosen one, like Neo in the Matrix.
Like Neo
But
in the
because of
Matrix.
the leather allergy, he didn't think he could live up to those high expectations, and he ran away to Hollywood. Also later, he and screenwriter
Just
guy would both
texting.
become president of the United States. Together, they shared the job, like a tag team of presidents, one of which could not wear leather.
Tag
And when
team of
aliens
presidents?
invaded,
No
everyone
comment.
was very grateful to have producer guy and screenwriter guy as co-presidents of the United States. Also, the building that they're in right now during this conversation is on fire, but they're gonna get out of it just fine. Don't even worry about it. Anyway, so then the Fire Nation, they attack the Water Kingdom. Oh no. Yeah, this bad guy from the Fire Kingdom, he's gonna kill a fish, which is actually the Moon Spirit, which is actually where the water people get their power. Oh, okay. Yeah, don't worry. It's all going to be very clear to the audience because we're going to explain it verbally out loud with words. A whole lot of exposition. So then the princess, she's going to give her life to the fish because one time the moon spirit gave her life, and so it's like, yeah, okay, let's do that.
Just do that.
Oh, well, great, I guess. I feel absolutely nothing. Well, that's fine. We don't really have time to make people feel things here. Shouldn't we try to make people feel things, though? Isn't that what movies are all about? Actually, no. Oh, okay, my bad. Yeah. So is it going to be tough for them to beat the Fire Nation? Actually, it's going to be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Yeah, see, Ong makes a really, really big wave, and everybody sees it, and they're like, oh, okay, yeah, no, let's stop fighting now. Oh, well, great. Yeah, it all works out. So how does the movie end? Well, the leader of the Fire Nation, he's going to turn to his daughter and be like, hey, you got to get ready for the sequel, okay? Oh, he has a daughter. Yeah, we're barely going to mention
Yeah,
her in the
Zula.
movie, but we're going to show her for a second at the end, and that's really going to tease the sequel. And you're sure this is going to be popular enough for people to want more movies? This adaptation with all the stuff removed? People love cheese and shredded cheese, so... what are you trying to say? I'm saying as far as I can tell, people don't mind if you take something they love and, tear it to pieces. You know what? That does sound like it makes sense. Let's do it.
Yeah, yep.
Hey guys, it's Ryan here.
Yeah. Okay.
But
Okay. It comes down to it. It's not that difficult to do an adaptation. It really isn't.
Mhm.
You can, if you do it right.
If
You're not gonna appeal to everybody.
Yeah.
But your goal for, I think, in my opinion, your goal for adaptation of anything like wordy, like Lord of the Rings or something like, say, for example, you're not gonna have all the fans. What you want is the majority of them to go, that was a really good adaptation. There is gonna be that minority still is gonna say the book or the TV show was better.
Yeah.
But you want majority.
And what it is that you want to grab, especially when it comes to a series, is that you want to, especially because what they did in a way is they grabbed was almost like the first season in a way.
It was the first season.
It was the first season, and it's like what they needed to do was grab the key elements of that season and put it in here and still explain everything. They didn't do that here in a way. They
that's the biggest problem was that
they want people to figure it out on their own.
Is that
especially for non-fans?
They didn't do what adaptation is supposed to do, which was not narrate or exposition narrate them. They want to show you, explain to us why Sokka is like
this, or why these certain characters are like this, or why they're acting like this. It's like not only you pulling on the heartstrings for the fans, but you want to bring in more fans who want to watch the show or take a look at the show.
Well, luckily for us, they're actually Netflix has partnered with the creators of Avatar: The Last Airbender to do their own live action.
Their own live action. So God willing, please, you do a good job.
I don't know. We're still waiting on the Cowboy Bebop live action. So.
I know.
Other than that, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button if you want to talk to us more about stuff like this. Comment down below if you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about pitch meetings, hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well.
Let us know what you guys thought of this pitch meeting. Do you think they nailed it right on the money of how they probably would have behind the scenes of putting it together for this film? Are you guys excited for the Netflix series? Or did they just now are starting to slowly put together? Or are you kind of like low, high expectations? Let us know in the comments down below. Put down what you thought of our reaction overall to this pitch meeting. Most importantly, thank you for watching.
So until next time, I'm Chris.
I'm Christopher.
And this has been a very Sokka filled episode. Filled episode of SRB.
See you
later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out our previous reactions
or any one of our other SRB shows,
check out one of our playlists down below.
If you want to check us out in the social universe,
you can find us on Twitter
and Stardust
@SuperReactBros.